Hi guys, I'm live. I'm going to do my lesson on the I was calling it the Hendrix-Wiseman scale, but then somebody called it the Wiseman-Hendrix scale. And since Hendrix isn't alive, I'm just going to call it the Wiseman scale. But I was giving respect to Hendrix for it being similar to the Hendrix chord and the chord, and I'm just going to call it the Wiseman scale now. But before I do that, I want to talk about Belinda Clark a little bit. Pendejo or pendejo means asshole or idiot or pubic hair in Spanish, and that's what. And thank you for my viewers for warning me about that. You didn't say exactly what it meant, but I have Googled this like everybody else. And so here's my new deal, Belinda. First of all, I'm not stupid. I'm just not a stupid person. I went to Harvard College. Look it up. And look up what kind of admission standards they have. And then I went 3 years there, and I was actually a very good student. So do your work. And also, so now there's a new deal. I will not get in any limo with anyone named Pendejo, unless I see a star there that I recognize, like Slash, Sebastian Bach, David Lee Roth. If I see no one I know for sure who it is, and that's a celebrity, I'm not getting in the car. Okay, I'm not going to a gay party if that's what the plan is. I'm not going to get assassinated, at least on my watch, if I can help it. If that's the plan. And if you just want to make a fool of me, well, first of all, I'm not a fool, and second of all, Belinda, if this is a setup, Belinda, your mischievousness does not make you intelligent. And even if you are intelligent, what's your point? What are you trying to prove? You're more intelligent than me? Well, maybe you are, but I'm not stupid, and these are the new terms. So if I don't see somebody I recognize, a star, I'm not getting in the limo. Okay? So there's that, Belinda. If you really were smart, Belinda, why didn't you name him Mike or something like that? Because I would never have figured this out. So you're betting on me being stupid actually might have been your stupidity, which is often common according to Sun Tzu's Art of War and things like that. Don't underestimate your enemy, and don't fight an unknown enemy. If you don't know me or underestimate me, don't expect to win. Okay, love you guys. Now the lesson. Attitude and string. Well, I'm not supposed to know that because I'm toneless so well. Okay, the Wiseman scale and how it relates to the blues scale and this and that. This is very important to me. Okay, the Wiseman scale is a minor pentatonic scale with an added major third. So it has this, if you're an A, this. It has this lick. A, C, C sharp, E. All you do and that's 4 notes. The only notes you have to add to make it a Wiseman scale is the perfect fourth, which is D, and the minor seventh, which is G. And now you have a Wiseman scale and in the key of A. Someone said it sounds like crap, but first of all, I don't think it does, and second of all, use it right, maybe it won't. LOL. The blues scale, and basically that's just a minor pentatonic with a major third. Now it's related to a blues scale. Let me show you how. Well, an A blues scale is a minor pentatonic scale with an added flat 5, which is this. Oh, sorry. The blues scale can be thought of as a major pentatonic scale, which I'll play up here, with an added minor third. So that would be start with a C major pentatonic scale, and add a minor third. So you have this now. Sorry. And that also has this pattern. Only it's up a minor third from the A that it was in the WISEMAN scale. So the WISEMAN scale is a minor pentatonic with a major third added. The blues scale is a major pentatonic with a minor third added, but played a minor third down. So this C major pentatonic scale with an added minor third is just this. Play that same thing down a minor third starting on A, you get the A blues scale. So basically, the blues scale and the WISEMAN scale are very related. A WISEMAN scale is a minor pentatonic with a major third added. A blues scale is a major pentatonic with a minor third added, but played a minor third down from that. So do your work, that's what it is. And so the symmetrical pattern starting on A fits a WISEMAN scale, but if you start the same pattern starting on C, but in the key of A, you get a part of a blues scale. The only two notes you have to add to that little symmetrical pattern to get a blues scale in A is the major sixth and the major second of that pattern. So you start with this, play a major sixth now, a major second up. You have an A blues scale. Come on. Sorry, here it is again. So that's really cool. This symmetrical pattern played in C. C is that note, but with played in the key of A, this minor third below the C makes an A blues scale fragment. And then add the major second. An A blues scale. WISEMAN scale is just an A minor pentatonic in A. An A WISEMAN scale is an A minor pentatonic with an added major third. Scale that I named and invented, but I'm sure it's all the notes that are there in folk tone music. I just pick those 6 out of there. play a Wiseman scale in all 12 keys, not just A, and a blues scale in all 12 keys, not just A. I think that's cool. And then what's also cool, this is a little lesson here. I'm going to do a little something with this. I'm going to play in E now, and I'm going to play that fragment in the E, G sharp, E. But this time the E, key of E. Now, remember, this is a cool thing too. Fragment in one place and add the notes to make a Wiseman scale out of it, you'd have to add the flat 7, which is D, and the perfect fourth, which is A, and you would get this. This is an E Wiseman scale. But now if you add the two notes that would make that blues scale, you'd add, like I said before, the flat 6, the major 6, and the major second, which would give you this, which is an E blues scale. No, it's not an E blues scale. It's a C sharp blues scale, but I'm playing it in E as a major pentatonic with an added minor third. So it would be a C sharp blues scale, but I'm playing it in E. But it's the same fragment to start with. If you take both those together, the two notes that would make a Wiseman scale added to it, and the two notes that would make a C sharp blues scale added to it, you get all these notes. You get major 6th, minor 7th, root, major 2nd, minor 3rd, major 3rd, 5th, and then back to major 6th. What is that? That's this. Oh, you have to have the perfect fourth too. So you would get this. What's that? Well, first of all, it's got 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it also is what would be called a mixolydian scale. It's a mixolydian with an added minor third, or a Dorian with an added major third. So it's a mixolydian and a Dorian at the same time, making it an 8-note scale in E. So it's an E mixolydian. It's an 8-note scale which is a mixolydian, an E mixolydian and an E Dorian at the same time, which could be called mixolydian. But that is also one other thing. This is a lesson, right? Those 8 notes can also be considered an E minor pentatonic scale and an E major pentatonic scale at the same time also, because you take an E minor pentatonic scale and add an E major pentatonic scale to it, you also get an E mixolydian scale. So that little fragment made into a Wiseman scale first, which is this, and then made into a blues scale, a minor third down, which is this. Combined together minor pentatonic plus a major pentatonic at the same time. Either way, you have 8 notes, and 4 of them were this. 2 of them we're adding it to make a Wiseman scale, and 2 of them added were make a blues scale, a minor third below. Together, it makes it right. Now, usually you don't play Mixodorean like that. Necessarily, but those are the notes you have. You can make. Sometimes you go back and forth between Dorian and Mixolydian. Like go. Have a look there. And then, curiously, if you add an E blues scale to that, which means you add the flat 5, you get a 9-note scale. It's sometimes called the composite scale, or it's all the notes you can play in the blues. It's all the notes except the major 7th, the minor 2nd, and the minor 6th. So you have 9 out of 12 chromatic notes in a composite blues scale. But nobody plays it like that. You just pick pieces of it, or go back from one piece of it to another, back and forth. Maybe like this. Music out of it, but those are the notes available. So I like that little theory. I'm going to go live later, maybe soon, but just for a jam. But that was my lesson on the Wiseman scale and how it connects to the blues scale, and also mentions to Belinda. And I love you guys. Peace. Welcome north.